Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back with another Blank Board React, man. We got Why Revenge of the Fallen. It's the best Transformers movie. You know how I did that, did you?
Oh.
She's like, I don't care, do you? Don't ask me, just do you. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go if you want to first support. All you gotta do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
Lock it in with a thumbs up.
Let's go, baby. Let's check this out. Let's see what's about, y'all.
Guys, I have a confession to make. I really enjoyed Transformers 2 Revenge of the Fallen.
You need to leave!
I know. Trust me, I know. Optimus Prime's characterization is garbage, and he's dead for half the movie. The movie is kind of racist. Why the hell is everyone so sweaty? Random concepts get introduced that don't matter or get retconned, making the movie feel pointless. Too many slow-mos and explosions. Tyrese Gibson. Like, I get it. This movie has a lot of shit wrong with it. Like, a lot. You could ask 100 people if at the snap of a finger would they cure world hunger, and someone gon' say no. Niggas can't agree on anything. But this movie pretty much unanimously is hated by everyone, it seems. But I'm here to present why I believe this movie to actually be one of the most enjoyable in the entire franchise. But real quick, Discord server has been made. At 1,000 members, I'm dropping a surprise video, so join up. Don't be a weirdo, link top of the description. So the movie starts with Demolisher, making sure nobody makes it home from the grocery store or doctor's appointment. Optimus and Ironhide take him down, and bro starts talking about how the Fallen will return. And Optimus is just like, yeah, nigga, we not trying to hear all that. But that's the setup for the lore/mystery of the entire movie, which intrigues me a lot. What can I say? Dora the Explorer was my shit.
Oh shit! We need you to help us slime that nigga out.
There are mystery elements in the other Transformers movies on some level, but it's really surface level. Like in Transformers 3, it's why has Sentinel turned on us? And what does he plan to do with Megatron? Are they secret lovers? Pretty basic shit. In this movie, they dive deep into the lore of Transformers, specifically the Fallen and his brothers, how Transformers and humans have met before, how the war started, and yeah, this shit is definitely racist right here. You would have thought this movie came out in the 70s like Scooby-Doo. Seeing the uncovering and exploring of the fact that Transformers have been here the whole time after believing the first movie was the first time humans and Transformers met, and the fact that the ones who were here were all primes and they were looking for something, is a cool concept. We get to see fucking Jetfire get revived and explain to us so much of the backstory. The Fallen is the original Decepticon, the Primes harvested suns for Energon but only planets without life. The Matrix of Leadership has that power. The Fallen wanted to harvest Earth despite the people on it, causing the start of the Transformers Civil War. Like, this is good stuff, the complete opposite of White Castle food. No other live-action Transformers movie got into the lore like this, which all sets up the hunt for the Matrix of Leadership, and personally, that just kept me engaged for the entire movie. Them going from place to place like it's a damn RPG game, finding clues and hints is my type of movie shit. The humans get tied into the story in a way that feels natural because of Sam. The way it gets tied in is Sam has a piece of the Allspark from the first movie, which acts as a source of wisdom that transmits Cybertronian symbols and information into Sam's mind, which sets up a personal conflict between him and Megatron because Megatron needs that info, which is also cool because Sam's the one who killed him. Like, come on, man, you can't tell me they weren't writing a little bit here, a little bit. Y'all gonna hate on this plot they cooked up, but start nutting when J. Cole writes up some bullshit talking about it's grippy. I also believe that this movie, maybe alongside the third one, it does a really great job of showing the true capabilities and evil of the Decepticons. You really feel the threat they pose in this movie. Comparatively, by the time you reach like Age of Extinction and shit, Megatron is literally a whole bitch who you don't take serious. That's not the feeling here. Here, the Decepticons are kinda cooking. They hack into the satellite to track Megatron's body position, break into the military base, steal the piece of the Allspark to revive him, finds and hunts down Sam Witwicky, which holds a lot of tension, kills Optimus in one of the best fight scenes in the entire movie franchise, brings the Fallen down to Earth so that they could get energon from the sun to power their children. Sam, Michaela, and the rest of the crew go on a mission to find the Matrix of Leadership to revive Optimus. They get to Optimus. Humans thought they hit a buzzer beater reviving him, but the Fallen says, "Give me that shit, nigga!" And only because Jetfire gives his life do they lose. After Optimus, Megatron, and the Fallen, again, do one of the best fights in the franchise. People be talking about the plot makes no sense. I mean, that seems simple enough to me, right guys? In all seriousness though, I don't get the constant complaint that the story is too all over the place. I feel like there's a very digestible and followable, if that's a word, story here, genuinely. I'm not about to pretend this is some Oppenheimer interstellar level writing, but there's a chronological, understandable story here, which is more than I can say for some of the other Transformers movies. To reference what I said earlier about the Decepticons feeling capable here, because of that, because the threat that you feel they pose, you feel like our characters are in genuine danger.
Ain't no way you surviving that shit, bro. Ain't no way in reality.
The threat that you feel they pose, you feel like our
nigga would have hit his head, he dead. Snap the neck and out. Snap it. You know what I mean?
Characters are in genuine danger here. Optimus fucking dies, and this lingering feeling of it's really over looms over the movie. I've personally never felt in the Transformers franchise, aside from here, that they could possibly lose, even though I know they never actually would, the good guys never do. But it's like, yeah, Optimus Prime be getting fucked up to the brink of death, and there's close calls in other movies, but here, they get so close to winning, and without Optimus, it just feels like how the fuck are they gonna actually do this? Optimus dies, and the Decepticons immediately start taking over the world. And at that point, without Optimus, who's supposed to stop them? We only have a few useful Autobots left, and Ratchet. His dying words are literally, "Sam, run." There's a genuine feeling of, oh my goodness, we're fucked. When Sam looks back at Optimus's corpse with tear-filled eyes, the Decepticons are celebrating like they just won Game 7. You get very emotionally invested. You can definitely say, well, they just brought bro back right after, and that kind of erases all of that. And that's fair, I can't really argue against that. What I will say is they did it in a way that makes sense. Sam coming to the conclusion that, hey, if the Matrix of Leadership is as powerful as you say, can we use it to bring a Prime back? And Jetfire being like, well, that's not its intent, but in theory that should work. That makes sense. Like, I don't know, I don't understand the hate. Also, at this point in the movies, the existence of Transformers is a sort of myth, like the Yeti, like a good Kevin Hart movie. And here they reveal themselves to the world, seeing humans react to the existence and confirmation of aliens. The government poses the question to Optimus in the beginning of the movie. After the events of the first movie, the Allspark is destroyed, but the Decepticons are still here. They must be here for you. And if we ask nicely, will y'all fuck off the planet? Optimus says, sure, if that's you guys' wish, we'll oblige. But let me ask you,
what if we leave? And you're wrong.
And I think that's some pretty good dialogue writing, because between them, there is this mystery and risk with the Autobots being here, but also with them not being here, and you wonder how it's gonna end up.
What if you was here, they was here on a plane right now doing all that? Would you want them to leave? Or you want to like, let me take control of one of y'all. Get the fuck off my planet, huh?
Maybe, yeah. I have to see. I don't know.
You acting like them people.
And when you reach towards the end of the movie becomes a race. Get Sam to Optimus to revive him before the Decepticons get to Sam. And there's real tension and heart racing there, especially because the question still hangs, will the Matrix of Leadership actually even bring Optimus back to life? Now that we talked about the plot a bit, I want to get into more of the characters in this movie. Optimus Prime's characterization is one of the big complaints about this movie. It is a bit all over the place. Nigga in one moment is like, die, scum, give me your face. And then quite literally 2 scenes later, bro is talking about, nah, we gotta preserve life for real. Life is important. He went from Punisher to MLK at the snap of a finger. But I don't know, that seems kind of silly to complain about. Do you want Optimus to talk to the Fallen like, hey, you don't have to do this on some Naruto shit? Bro, stop. This isn't you. You right. I personally think Optimus is great in this movie. He's just as badass as ever. And while him being dead for a time in the movie does feel like a void is being left, it just makes his return feel that much more epic.
Yeah, baby.
He tells the government to go fuck themselves with their dumbass idea and doesn't take shit from anyone, while showing and exhibiting a value for human life. Megatron here is genuinely scary. It's the last time in the franchise he's an actual intimidating force. When they captured Sam, I remember genuinely being terrified as a kid. He's mean, he's nasty, and he feels a threat. In the third movie, he's quite literally Sentinel's lapdog. Nigga's all rusted with a hole in his head, looking like shit. It's time to hit Los Santos Customs, my boy. In the fourth movie, he's Galvatron and barely does anything. And in the fifth movie, Quintessa and Nemesis Primes are bigger villains and a threat than he is. We get Megatron being Megatron here. You really do hate him, but as a villain, that's a good thing. He fucking kidnaps Sam, he kills Optimus, and brings the Fallen to Earth. I hate him in this movie, but in the best way. There's an emotional investment you feel towards Megatron in this movie that I just personally, and I think a lot of people, don't ever feel again for Megatron past this point. Listen, I understand the complaint about too many human characters for sure, but that's not a really this movie specific issue. That's with every single one of the live action ones. It's a very fair critique though. Like, I really don't need to see bro's annoying ass parents, her crying about his baby booties. Shit is annoying. We could be watching Optimus Prime fighting. Sam's roommate, I don't even remember bro's name, was a weird, overly sexual freak. I think Simmons in this movie is one of the best side character performances in the entire franchise. He's great on screen. I do think Sam's character gets shit to work with. He's getting tugged and pulled between just wanting to be a regular kid, getting to go to college, and having the responsibility to be a part of this alien war. It's like some Spider-Man shit. Peter Parker wants to go to homecoming and hit niggas with these moves he been working on, but people need his help in saving the world as Spider-Man. Seeing him have to tell Optimus, no, I won't help you, does tug at the heartstrings a bit for real. It's a moment where Sam and Optimus are both genuinely afraid and are quite vulnerable with one another, which for Michael Bay movie writing standards is insane. Sam is forced into hiding with Michaela and his friends, Optimus is dead, and you get to see how that's sort of affecting him. There's some semblance of character work here. He regrets not helping Optimus when Optimus had asked. He feels he failed everyone, feels guilty for Optimus's death. He feels so bad to the point where he decides to turn himself in for a moment, but gets snapped out of it by Bumblebee. And it's a very heartwarming moment. Here are two characters that love each other, and B was there for him emotionally when he needed it at rock bottom. Him and Michaela's relationship is also a big part of this movie and gets really tested because they're long distance. And then there's the fact that she catches him kissing what she thought was a girl. Him and Michaela stay mad at each other for a while because he missed their webcam date. He clearly just don't love his girlfriend. I can't relate. Me personally, I'd be on the webcam with my girlfriend like... But in the end, their true love perseveres for real. And it does get somewhat emotional when she's trying to talk bro back to life. Throughout the whole movie, they have this like back and forth thing of them wanting the other one to say I love you first. And in the end, she says it to him and it feels well earned because they've been through hell and back together at this point. Ultimately, it is a movie.
Woke up like old boy in what's the show? BMF. Black dude. Bro, I swear, bro. There is no point of using any type of movie, TV reference. She just be.
I be trying to think. I'm like, I'll just smile. Maybe he'll move on.
No, I'm talking about.
I'm just gonna start agreeing with everything.
The one that was like, you can't stop the rain.
Yeah.
Remember he was supposed to be dead, then at the end,
And then at the end,
he had to make him.
Yeah, I remember.
No, you don't.
I actually do remember. Now it sounds like I don't, but I actually do remember.
Yeah, whatever.
Earned because they've been through hell and back together at this point. Ultimately, it is a movie about robots and shit, so if you came for some The Notebook level romance, nigga, you watching the wrong movie. Maybe my bias for this movie comes in because of my love for Bumblebee. He gets a lot of really cool scenes, and because Optimus is dead, he kind of feels like more of a leader figure in this one. Usually he's kind of the immature teenager pissing on niggas and shit, but to now have him be the mature one because Skids and Mudflap are genuinely stupid, it is an interesting thing to watch. Speaking of Skids and Mudflap, they're overhated, bro. I understand they're clearly intended to be what Michael Bay's racist ass thinks black people act and sound like, but goddamn do they have their moments.
I'm called Green. It's supposed to hurt. It's an ass kicking.
Listen, I'm not about to sit here and pretend like the characters are a super strong point of this movie. I mean, quite literally every single background character is not a real fucking person.
It's like Green.
But I do think there is some good character writing and character work here. Like, for example, while the government guy is annoying and over the top, and like I said, not a real person, he does bring up a good point, because from his perspective, the robots have brought a war to our Earth. This war has caused so many casualties to humans, and nothing seems to be working. So trying diplomacy with the Decepticons, like giving them Sam who they want and asking for them to fuck off, wouldn't seem impossible. Now we know it is, but at that point he doesn't, and he doesn't know that they want the son, just that they want Sam. I feel like these are sensible character decisions and interesting perspectives for real. Moving on to the movie's action scenes and just the level of sauce this movie has, I think that the action in Transformer movies personally peaked here. No other movie has better action, and when it's a fucking action movie, I think that matters a lot. The Force fight is literally one of the best fights in fiction history. Matter of fact, let me get in my play-by-play fight commentary bag real quick. So Optimus comes in clean as hell, hitting a phase trick shot, slapping Starscream away like the side character he is, turns around and blasts Megatron into a change of scenery. I thought for a quick second I was playing Injustice. Optimus by himself follows Grindor, Starscream, and Megatron into the forest. The other Autobots didn't even bother to pull up with him. They know he's so different. They just let him run the 1v3 solo squad fade, and you gonna see why. He was fucking up this nigga Megatron so bad, he starts screaming out for help.
Decepticons!
But this gotta be some of the weakest backup I've ever seen, because all they did was pull up to feed Optimus's kill streak a little bit more. I swear I have not seen Megatron land a hit once this entire fight. Every time I look up at the screen, he's back on the ground somehow. He's definitely gonna fail his mission again, and he must have sensed the fall and getting that belt ready to whoop this nigga when he comes back empty-handed. Because they start giving Optimus straight work, telling him fight back, but notice Optimus staying 10 toes down, he not running. This is why he's so different. Someone like me would have dipped out 5 hooks ago. I'm not gonna lie, they probably would start chasing him asking, why you running? Why you running? Bro, because there's 37 of y'all. Optimus goes flying, crash landing, and it's looking like it's over. But Prime be having that Meek Mill on repeat. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? And this motherfucker talks in straight IG captions, hitting them with the
I'll take you all on! That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT!
he getting triple teamed and still scoring. Starts slicing and dicing these boys, every single one of them clearly catching CTE because they start hurting each other. I've seen Starscream shoot at Megatron accidentally like 70 times. I knew Prime was really a demon when he decided to take off Starscream's arm and slap him with it. Now when you've watched enough TVs or movies, you know, when a motherfucker is as OP as Optimus is, there's only one way you can kill him off, and that's to hoe his ass. Optimus got distracted looking for Sam and gets sneaked up from behind by Megatron. When we talking about level of sauce, Sideswipe cutting that bitch in half and posing after like he's in an edit, he's so cold. That nigga's so cold, his car don't exist in real life. Optimus jumps on the Decepticon and tells that nigga to pull over before blasting him in the face. That shit is cool, I don't know what to tell you. They got Optimus Prime fucking jumping out of a helicopter, transforming in mid-air. This movie has goddamn Ravage, a tiger Decepticon. That's badass! Bumblebee puts the paws on Rampage and Ravage with his shiesty on. Cold. we get to see Devastator live action. Optimus gets up from being revived with a jetpack, rocket launchers, says let's roll, and goes and fucks up Megatron and the Fallen. I don't know, man. This movie got sauce. It got the best action. This movie is just the definition of cool, in my opinion. The humor is another huge complaint about this movie. And that's the point I could least combat because, you know, humor is completely subjective. Yeah. But I have over 700,000 subs. Thank you guys, by the way, for my humor. So I feel like I can't be alone in thinking that this movie is funny. Like when the two college dudes are pressing Sam about parking his car there. And Sam's like, oh, this is not my car. This is my friend's car. He just went to...
We went to get you a tighter shirt. There isn't a tighter shirt. We checked.
I get that Skids and Mudflap have clear racial undertones, but man, they crack me up. I can't even lie. Sam asked them to read some Cybertronian symbols. They said...
Read? No, we don't really do much reading.
B had enough of Skids and Mudflap shit and tossed them outside like two badass kids.
Now that's rude.
But I'd be lying if I said the humor didn't miss a lot, and when it misses, it really misses. Like I said though, humor is subjective, so that's up to you to decide.
See, you think it's funny.
I don't think everything fun.
That's your alley of funny though.
No.
Yes,
I like
yes,
certain type of like funny.
You like that dad joke weird.
No, funny. I like all type of funny.
No, you really like that dad jokes.
If it make me laugh, it make me laugh. Like I don't know, I have to hear it.
It's easy to make C laugh.
No, it's not easy to make me laugh.
I say it's easier.
It's not easier.
It's easier to make you laugh than it is to make me laugh. That's what I said.
I don't care what you said. It's not true.
It is
Just
true.
because you said it.
It is true.
It's like...
Really misses. Like I said though, humor is subjective, so that's up to you to decide.
Oh, it's in my mouth. Are you okay? I got wet naps. I got wet naps in your face.
But ultimately, I think Revenge of the Fallen does have a lot of good in it. A lot more than people are willing to give it credit for, to be honest. And honestly, I was shocked when I found out a few years ago how unanimously people specifically hate this movie in particular. Now, is it my favorite or the best? Nah, that's a bit of clickbait in the title. And you know, maybe I did my job in this video and gave you a different perspective of this movie where you could be like, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Or maybe all I did was reinforce your hate for it. Either way, thank you for watching.
I have to go back and rewatch it though. Because I will say, that is one of the ones I did not like, personally, myself. What about you?
I can't even remember. And I did watch them.
I did watch this one for sure.
I did watch
and I
them.
will
I do
say,
remember watching them. I
will say this one for sure was one of the ones I was like, I don't know, I ain't really feeling it.
I'm not connecting with you.
I'm saying for the whole series.
No. Got you.
For sure, you right on. But you know about that. You don't know nothing about that for sure, you right on. None of y'all know about that for sure, you right on. And once you know about the for sure, you right on, we all locked in for sure. You right on.
Okay.
But y'all spell us up in the comments. Let us know y'all thoughts in the comments down below for us. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
We
out.
Go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my